It starts before you open your eyes. The alarm hasn't gone off yet, but your mind is already running, scanning, checking, calculating. The mortgage is due on Tuesday. The car makes a noise when it turns left. Your wife looked tired yesterday. Your son needs braces. You get up, you make the coffee, not for yourself, for them. You leave the house before the sun is fully up. You work for 10 hours. You solve problems that aren't yours. You carry weight that belongs to other men. Then you come home. This is the moment. Watch it closely. You open the door. You expect a smile or a look, something that says, "I see what you did today." The TV is on, heads are down, screens glow. Someone asks, "Did you pick up the milk?" Not, "How are you?" Not, "Thank you." Just the milk. You place the bottle on the counter. It makes a dull sound. You stand there in your coat and you feel it. Not hatred, something worse. Absence. You've become part of the room, like the fridge, like the lights, like the floor beneath their feet. Necessary, invisible. Your chest tightens, a dull pressure behind the sternum. You tell yourself this is normal. This is manhood, service, sacrifice. So you keep going. You wash the dishes you didn't dirty. You fix the hinge no one noticed was broken. You listen until your eyes burn. You give more. You try harder. You tell yourself, eventually this will balance out. Listen, here's the truth I won't explain yet. Giving did not make you loved. It made you quiet. We'll come back to that. For now, look at your hands. The calluses, the ink stains, the steering wheel you grip until your knuckles turn white. I see you. You aren't doing this for praise. You're doing it because you're afraid of what happens if you stop. You believe if you stop giving, you stop existing. So you keep pouring, but the cup never fills, and you're empty in a room full of people. Men were not built for endless giving. We were built for signal. Effort met resistance. Action met response. Then rest. Your body still waits for that signal, but it never comes. There is no finish line anymore. No moment where someone says, "That's enough, you can stop now." So you adapt. You learn to anticipate needs. You fix problems before they form. You give before you're asked. That becomes your method. If I give first, I stay needed. If I stay needed, I stay safe. The Stoics warned about this. They wrote about confusing duty with identity, about tying worth to outcomes you don't own. But they didn't warn you how quiet the cost would be. No collapse, no argument, just less response, short replies, fewer questions, longer pauses, silence. Hold the metaphor, giving, like water flowing from an open tap, clean, reliable, endless. Do you thank the tap every time you wash your hands? No, you expect it. You only notice water when it stops. Right now, you are the open tap, flowing without limit, and you're confused why no one treats you as precious. But value doesn't come from volume, it comes from boundary. Here is the deeper cut. You weren't giving freely. You were giving to secure a place, a quiet contract you never spoke aloud. If I do everything, you won't leave. That isn't generosity, it's fear wearing discipline. Evolution didn't prepare you for being ignored. It prepared you for resistance. Silence feels like danger without a target, so your body stays alert. At night, in the car, in the shower, that tightness returns. You think the answer is to give more, explain more, shrink more. That is the trap. You are not invisible because you give too little. You are invisible because you never stop giving. And anything without edges loses its shape. There comes a moment when effort stops working. Quietly. Helping doesn't bring closeness. Explaining creates distance. Most men respond the same way. They try harder, more availability, more fixing, and the silence grows. Listen. This isn't about punishment, it's about precision. You stop giving on reflex, not to hurt them, to stop erasing yourself. Your body resists, the hands itch, the chest tightens. That's withdrawal, not from people, from a role. Negative action isn't passive. It takes restraint to let a problem stand, to let a pause stay empty. When you stop filling space, some connections thin out, others remain, quieter, real, and something returns, choice. You no longer disappear when you give less. You become visible to yourself. Tonight, don't give extra. Do what is required, nothing more. When the house goes quiet, put your phone face down. Sit. Feel the chair beneath you, the table under your hand. Notice this. Nothing is being asked of you, and you are still here. Ask one question. What am I holding together that no longer needs my hands? Don't answer it. Let the silence sit. This quiet isn't asking you to disappear. It's asking you to stop vanishing. You didn't lose value. You lost shape. And shape can return. Slowly. Not tonight. But it begins the moment you stop pouring just to prove you exist. Let the silence stand.